Hello, my name is Silent Gimmon, and I'm the owner of the TrustIsYou.com and a podcast called Stop Paying Capital Gains Now. I'm going to go live on December 12th at 4 p.m. East Coast time called Save Federal Taxes Legally. I want to invite as many U.S. business owners, 1099 income earners, and investors on how they can save as much money with their federal taxes. The Spendthrift Trust is legal, copywritten in the IRS Tax Code 643B. Listen up, it's going to save you in four extremely important ways. Number one, federal taxes year after year, generation after generation. Number two, it's going to keep your information private. Your LLC, S Corp, or C Corp will not do that. I can write a Freedom of Information letter to the Secretary of State or the Corporation Commission and get all the information on your LLC. Number three, I can't stop you from being sued, but you will pay no judgments if you are sued. The old adage from Nelson Rockefeller, own nothing, control everything. The lawsuit against me is frivolous and it goes away. And number four, if you're not aware of the 2024 Corporate Transparency Act that starts January 1st from the Treasury Department, this is a bit of a scary bill. I want to let you know if you have any of the Spendthrift Trusts, you will save you will not have to do this yearly paperwork. Now, there are going to be two major trusts that I discuss. The first one is for business owners and 1099 income earners. You will save federal taxes year after year, generation after generation. I'm going to say at least 90%. Most of my clients are saving between 90% to 95% on federal taxes every single year. In 2022, I saved 92% on my 3 online businesses. Beautiful. I only paid 8%. I was happy with that. So again, the business trust is for any federal income taxes. And then if you're in a state with state income taxes, Massachusetts, New York, New Jersey, Kentucky, Illinois, California, Alabama, you can save the state income taxes too if you get everything into the trust. Wonderful thing. The second trust I talk about is the beneficial trust. This is for all U.S. investors. I don't care if you are a passive investor, you're a real estate investor, you're in crypto mining, you've got real estate, you've got stock market investing, you're a day trader, you're doing options trading, you're doing forex trading, you have royalties, intellectual property, you're in NFT world, anything like that. You're going to save the following taxes year after year, generation after generation. Short-term capital gains are anything on a profit year or less. Long-term capital gains are anything on a profit that you've held for more than a year. Hence the title of my podcast, Stop Paying Capital Gains. I wholesaled 7 properties in 2019 and had to get on a payment plan with the IRS for short-term capital gains. Interest income is for anyone who is a passive investor, doing subject to, doing the BRRRR strategy, seller financing, or creative financing, or a forex investor. Forex investors, listen up. You're going to be taxed twice, interest income and capital gains. You need to have this trust. You're going to save dividend income. If you have dividends in the stock market from shares, or if you're a day trader, a futures trader, or if you're doing options trading or stock options trading. Listen up, stock option traders. You are taxed 40% for a year or less, or 60% for a year or more. You need the Spendthrift Trust. Royalty income. If you've got short-term income like Airbnb, vacation rentals, or Verbo, or long-term like 5 doors, 20 doors, multifamily, or apartment investing. Yes, you can take depreciation, but remember, your information is private and you'll pay no judgments if the renter's dog gets out and bites somebody, or if someone trips and falls and breaks their ankle. It saves you thousands of dollars. And then royalty information. Royalties could be anybody who's an actor, a songwriter, a playwright, an author, in the NFT world, if you have mineral rights, or if you have intellectual property or copyright like the trust. This trust has been around for 72 years. Robert Benson was a Harvard law professor. He wrote the trust and started a law firm about 72 years ago with his best friend. They left the law firm to 2 sons, and now it's to a grandson. In the 72 history of the law firm, none of these trusts have ever been audited by the IRS, and only one trust was examined by a senior IRS agent. This was 6 years ago. The senior IRS agent went down to Houston to the law firm, investigate the trust, spent about a few hours looking it over, and then he signed off on it. With this, either the business trust or the beneficial trust, you will get a certification saying if the IRS ever questions anything about the trust, the law firm will defend you free of charge. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why do I not know about this? There are over 1 million attorneys in the United States. Only 4% are trust attorneys. The law firm I work on behalf of has 3 active trust attorneys and 1 retired trust attorney that this is all they do. They sell the trust. They also do other things too, but this is their main bread and butter. Now I'm going to share my screen because I want to talk about the 2024 Corporate Transparency Act that's starting January 1st from the Department of Treasury. This is going to affect almost every small business owner in the United States. What's going to happen is if you are currently an established LLC, doing business as, or a corporation, you have until January 1st of 2025 to do the paperwork. And again, for each LLC you'll have to do 1 set of paperwork for that. If you start a new LLC, doing business as, or corporation, you now have 3 months to do the paperwork for the Treasury Department. If you forget to do the paperwork or don't do the paperwork, listen up. You'll either be fined $10,000 or 2 years in jail, or both. And if you do the paperwork incorrectly, you will be fined $500 a day until that paperwork is done correctly. That includes Saturdays and Sundays. This is an expensive situation. Now, I know you have not heard about the Corporate Transparency Act because they have not announced it yet. They're going to announce it on December 26th of 2023. I hope you're paying attention to the news at that time. In my family, that's Boxing Day. We go to lunch and then to a movie. That's our tradition. So I'm going live on December 12th, 4 p.m. East Coast time. I'm going to discuss this. If you have either the business trust or the beneficial trust, you are exempt from doing this paperwork year after year ever again. Now, one of the things that they are going to be asking the Department of Treasury, just so you know, they want your name, your address, your phone number, your social security number, your driver's license number, and your social security number and your passport number. If I were a hacker from Russia or China, guess who I'm going to be trying to hack? The Treasury Department. So please, if I can help you save federal income taxes because you're a U.S. business owner or 1099 income earner, or if you're an investor, you'll no longer pay capital gains, interest income, dividend income, rental income, and royalties ever again. Come on Tuesday at 4 p.m. East Coast time or set up an appointment with me, www.thetrustisisyou.com/scheduling. Thank you for watching these short little vignettes. I want to teach as many people how I am personally saving taxes and how the rich save taxes. Take care. I have a beautiful weekend.